watch my mouth, child, he don't pronounce my name correct. Rules are gotta be rules, any exceptions, and I'm not a leader. Speak in the box and I get him, I fix the shot as if I eat a donut hole. Don't get to the crib and quickly. I watch my mouth when I finish watching y'all suck clock.
Saturday night baseball downtown. And now here is Tim LaCastro, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Arizona, the second
in there, strike one.
Tim LaCastro. First pitch, 7-11.
Fly ball out toward left center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Two and one.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. The 2-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Good battle. Count remains full. Hit in the air down the right field line. Myers on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And now Jesse Winker. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. Has a look. Now the pitch.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Now the 0-1. And that misses. 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up?
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early in the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here.
Yeah, now after the stolen base, it looks as though the dugout wants to go ahead and put him on here to keep that double play in order with one away.
The center fielder, number 4.
So now into the box is Ketel Marte. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. 1 ball, no strikes the count. That evens it up. 1-1.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Got him.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Next, it'll be Christian Walker. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Myers is under it, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair, and now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Luke Weaver will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Now to the plate, Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch.
That's it, ball.
Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondbacks squad as they begin play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Here comes the 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. In at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. His batter-pitcher numbers with Luke Weaver. He's gone 2 for 6. He's taken him deep once. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Hit out towards second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting third.
Now to bat, Fernando Tatis Jr. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. So here's Eduardo Escobar. He'll lead it off here to begin the 2nd.
The third baseman.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the 1st out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. So 2 out, nobody on. And here's Josh Van Meter. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning.
Leading up for the Padres.
Ready with the first pitch.
Baseman.
Here it comes.
Manny.
Sliced hard on the ground.
Machado.
Fielded cleanly. And that's out number 1.
Batting fifth. The first baseman.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. His batter-pitcher numbers with Luke Weaver. He's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. Popped up. Kelly is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting fifth. The right fielder. Will Myers.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Will Myers is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Winker is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quick.
Back now in San Diego, home of the Padres, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, it's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun. Matt, back to you.
Thank you, Heidi. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. This is popped up. Hosmer has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. At the plate now is Tim LaCastro. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt to first pitch. Ball one to start the at-bat. Third inning, no score to this point. Chopper to short. Barehanded at his knees. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Well, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
LaCastro, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Got him swinging, chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Pulled toward right center field. Myers is after it. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice run. That'll bring up Austin Nola. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground out to short. Ahmed has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Just an absolute bang-bang play at first, and we'll use the show track data to give you a better look at it. The runner was hustling all the way, but an 89-mile-an-hour laser across the infield was what it took to beat him. That's elite arm strength on that play. Right to him, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Batting 9.
So next to bat will be Brian O'Grady. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And that's in there for strike 1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit out towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Ketel Marte is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Up next
ready now is Christian Walker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike 2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Eduardo Escobar will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. In there, and it's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes 1 swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tommy Pham back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here it comes. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Here's the pitch.
2-1's the count.
Hit hard to third. And there's one down now. Next to stand in is Jake Cronenworth. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's a ground ball for Ahmed at short. Throw gets him, 2 down. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 3-up, 3 down for San Diego. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. All set for the start of the inning, and here's Josh Van Meter.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1, and it's fouled away.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away.
The catcher.
Stepping in next, Carson Kelly popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Reined in, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Tim LeCastro. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Pham will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Here's Manny Machado now.
For the Padres.
And now the first pitch.
The third baseman, Manny Machado.
Machado now on 0-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now another 0-2. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Fouled away.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Fouled off. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Will Myers will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A ball and no strikes.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Grisham charging forward. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Jesse Winker is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Line towards center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. The relay throw, and he is in there. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ketel Marte. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's the ball.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Popped him up. Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged the bullet.
At the plate now, Christian Walker, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. No hits to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Arizona. Still no. Now at the plate, here is Austin Nola. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And the Friars are into the hit column.
Wow, I was starting to wonder if we had to go on no-hit alert, Dan. I know you were privy to that. 6th inning right here, they finally break through with their first hit of the game.
And you have to wonder, D-Roll, this guy had been cruising all along going into this 6th inning. We'll see if he can be able to buckle down right here. The 6th and 7th innings are normally the toughest inning for a starting pitcher, so we'll see if he can minimize the damage now.
High and deep down the left field line. Nola on at first, nobody out. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Now into the box, Brian O'Grady grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball, not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
On the ground to third. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Padres leave one, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Escobar standing in, and guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And he misses there, 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And it's fouled away. Into the corner and slicing foul. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Cole Calhoun is at the plate as he watches ball. One run, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. A ball and a strike. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 2-1 home. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this is a fair ball as it heads for the Western Metal Supply Company building. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tim LaCastro. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Right there for strike 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pham gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks hit the board first thanks to this solo. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a looper to left. Ahmed ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stepping in once again is Fernando Tatis Jr. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. No balls and a strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he lays off ball 4, so now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Manny.
First pitch coming, here it is. The 0-1 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
The 1-1.
No, that's the ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 2-1. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now
up next, Eric Hosmer. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for San Diego. Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Nick Ahmed. Softly hit toward the hole. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The left-hander, number 33.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Jesse Winker, he comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ball 1, taken just off the inside.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lined into right, a base hit. The throw is wild, and he gets away. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
A pause, and the 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for 1. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning.
Leading up for the Padres, the right fielder, Will Myers.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground at third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
And you know what, Leroy, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
Austin Nova is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The center fielder,
In to hit will be Trent Grisham. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 1-0 home. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Myers, base runner at first with 1 out. This is pulled into right. Calhoun will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Now
here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight.
Now pitching for Arizona.
So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Padres leave 1. They're on the short. Matt Strahm enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch of the AB on its way. Popped him up. Hosmer over to his left. 1 away. Eduardo Escobar will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game, and on cue. There it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. Comes set with the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pham will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Now to the plate here is Cole Calhoun. His career numbers in this matchup, he's a .333 hitter. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
High in the air down the right field line. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for Arizona, number 48, Joaquin.
First pitch on its way. Tommy Pham is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half. So here is Jake Cronenworth. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Winker has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Pham stands at first with 1 out. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Manny Machado stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Wow.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. San Diego down to their final strike. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. And that 1 run held up tonight.